Hey everybody, live on Instagram. So the other day I was making a meal for the family. There's 4 of us here in quarantine, and I went to YouTube to try to figure out how to make spaghetti carbonara. And on YouTube was Jamie Oliver, and I love Jamie Oliver. I actually have Jamie Oliver's book, 5 Things. It's so great, where you only use 5 things in ingredients to making meals. So I thought, wouldn't it be great if I actually connected Jamie Oliver to all of us so he could teach us during these quarantine times how to do something delicious, fun, and quick and easy. Because as I was saying the other day on the Instagram, my hat's off, my sweater's off, my shoes off to all of you moms and dads out there cooking meals every day. And your family is, if your family is like my family, the other day everybody just standing around like, what are we gonna do? So, Jamie, can we get Jamie on?
We're here. How you doing, Oprah?
Hey!
So good to see you.
So good to see you.
How are you?
I was so pleased with your YouTube video teaching me how to do carbonara.
You did very well. I think you did ace. How did it go down? Did it taste good?
A lot of people were pointing out to me that I used the spoon holder to actually stir, but I wasn't prepared, really. I didn't have all of my little things.
That's all right. You just kind of got to get with the pan, like the tossing action. It's a whole practice thing. That's what the pasta cooks always do.
So today, so you're in London. How are things there? How are things there?
Well, I'm in Essex, where I grew up, and it's about an hour from London. So probably like yourself, we're hunkered down with our family, doing what the government says. So we're just trying to make the best of it and be normal with the kids and have fun. And we've got kids with birthdays, and life continues, right? So you just got to do your thing.
Are you cooking every day? Are you cooking every day for the family?
Always, yeah, always.
Always. Okay. Yeah. Of course you
always.
It's not. What are we going to teach us?
Oprah, cooking is like, it doesn't always have to be stressful. I think what's interesting about right now in the UK and America is a lot of people are cooking that never cooked before. Yeah. So I think what would be nice tonight is if cooking can be therapy. It can be real fun. Yeah. And I think this dish is a good one. I think you're going to like it.
Well, cooking can be fun unless you're Gail King. I don't know if you saw Gail the other day. I didn't even know this. I mean, I've all my life, as a friend of Gail's, have known that she could not cook, but I did not know that she did not know, Jamie, that when you put an egg on a counter, it rolls off and breaks. I mean, that's a girl.
Yeah, no, you don't want to be doing that.
Who hasn't made eggs doesn't know that an egg rolls off the counter. So I'm a little better than that. I'm a little more advanced than that.
So how's things in the States? Are people panic buying?
People have panic buying. Now we're all locked down and advised not to go to the stores unless it's absolutely an emergency. Necessary. And if you do go, you're supposed to have your masks on. We stocked up a lot before. I've been inside now since March the 9th. I haven't been outside the house since then. I've been in the yard, obviously. And every Thursday we bring in food from the garden. So my vegetable garden is doing pretty well. I actually have a couple of things from the vegetable garden.
Beautiful.
Yesterday, because I knew I was going to be doing this for you today.
Well, listen, the great thing about this, we're going to do a stir-fried rice dish. And the great thing about this is it's very flexible to what your audience will or will not have, okay? So it's a rice dish, but you can do it with noodles or you can do it with both. We're going to use pretty much any vegetable you can get your hands on that you can slice up fine. So please don't stress. I mean, I've got frozen peas that I'm going to use. I can see there you've got fresh corn. You've got peppers.
Yeah, well, this is a leftover corn. We had corn the other night. I had 1 ear left, so I have 1 ear left, okay?
So listen, I'm going to hand over to my daughter's going to basically film for me. So if you can film for me, Pops. So if you could just come, I pretty much got what you've got, Oprah. So just to give your guys a little bit, we're going to start the dish off. Normally you'd have kind of like leftover meats. It's a perfect leftover dish. And you could
I pre-cooked, we had rice last night for dinner. We had rice and gravy and chicken. So I have some rice left over. So mine's already pre-cooked.
Okay, so look, in here I've got some cold leftover rice and some noodles. You can do one or the other or a mixture. Down here I haven't got any sort of like smoked meats, but I've got a little bit of sausage. I think you have too. It doesn't really matter if it's spicy or not.
A little chicken sausage and a little shrimp.
Yeah, perfect. I've got some smoky bacon. And of course, if you wanted to go veggie or vegan, easy. Really, really easy. You can do this. So what, I'm just slicing this up. And let me have a little look at what you're doing.
I'm doing little peppers. These are yellow peppers.
Yeah, beautiful. So have you got your sausage and your bacon sliced up?
Yeah, I do. I did that.
So have you got your pan? Have you got a nice big non-stick pan?
Hey. How's that?
Beautiful. Now, how hot is your pan?
Well, it's not hot yet. You want me to get it hot?
Yeah, let's get that hot. Let's go. Let's go through.
Okay. All right. Turn on the stove. Okay. Good.
Yeah, that's a good. Let me just turn my camera around. Sorry. Okay, that's good. That's good. So listen, I have got a slightly different technique. This is my expression of a stir-fried rice. So I'll talk through the ingredients and just so your audience get their head around it. I've got some chopped up bacon here, the sausage. I've got some leek, but you could use spring onion or red onion, white onion. I've got some broccoli. You could use any of that kind of cabbage family. I've got some little corn. You've got sweet corn. I've got some ginger, some garlic and chili. And I'm using some ginger. I'm using some curry paste, but you could use curry powder. So there's a little bit of sort of spice in this dish.
I don't think I have that, but that's okay.
If you haven't got that, have you got any kind of like jerk spice, or have you got any Cajun spice? So I think like anything that has a little bit of a spice blend and a bit of attitude, we can use. Then I got some shrimp. Do you want to try a different technique with the egg?
There's an egg in here?
Yeah, well, have you got an egg? If not, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay.
I can just show you mine if you want to see it.
Okay, good. Oh. Got an egg. Thank you. Got an egg. So what are we going to do? All right, here, let's go.
So what we're going to do, we'll take the egg, we're going to crack it into a little bowl.
Okay, crack it into a little bowl.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then once you've got a little bowl, just give it a little whisk.
Oh, prepared here. A little whisk.
So once you've done the whisk, we want that pan of yours to be fairly hot. And instead of stir frying the rice into it, what I'm going to do is show you a different technique, which I love. It's fun. Of course, you don't have to do it, but I think you're going to like it. So in the pan, we're going to put a little bit of olive oil or oil.
Okay. A little bit. You know, I'm not WW, Weight Watchers, formerly Weight Watchers. So, you know, I feel like we can get away with a lot less oil than a lot of people use. So a little oil.
Listen, you can put it in, and then you hardly need any at all. And then we're going to go in the pan, and we're going to put the egg in, and then immediately we're going to move that egg around like a pancake. So as soon as that egg goes in, move it around.
So it's going to scramble, right?
Yeah, look. Well, it's going to almost cook like a crepe. See that? So as soon as you put it in, move the pan around.
Okay, put it in and move the pan around.
Quick. Go on, girl. Yeah, move it around.
Okay.
And then do like one layer, like a crepe or a pancake or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Okay, then put it back on the heat.
Yeah. Leave it on the heat.
And then the heat? No, we're just going to cook it for like 1 minute until it kind of moves. So look at mine. If you just look at mine right now, right, turn this over and I'll turn it upside down and out it comes. See that?
Yeah, you turned it upside down. Okay.
Let me show you. It's like a sheet.
Yeah. So
That's
how do I get it to turn over? What do I do?
So is it cooked yet? Is it cooked all the way through? Show me on your camera.
Yeah, pretty good. It's pretty good. That's
nice.
Good, right?
So what? Yeah, it's brilliant. So now just turn that upside down on your surface, on your kitchen surface.
Okay.
Give it a little tap on that wooden surface. Perfect. Go upside down. Give it a tap.
You mean pick it up?
No. Don't pick it up. Pick your pan up and turn it upside down like this.
Okay.
Boom.
Like that.
On the wooden surface. Go on, sister.
Put the egg on the wooden surface.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now what we want to do is once you've kind of rolled it up, it doesn't matter if it's perfect or not perfect. I want you to roll it up like this, right? See that? Roll it up.
Okay, I can't see you. Pan
Okay,
down.
let me do it again. Okay. So you've got your piece of your egg, and
Yeah.
roll it up. Roll it up like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Roll it.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Cool. And then once you've done that,
Yeah.
you can get your knife and cut it into 1 centimeter slices, almost like tagliatelle. And that's going to be your egg ribbons that will go through your rice. And it's just a cool, quick, easy little fun way.
So I'm going to slice it this way then? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, look, that's what you get.
Okay, good. Gotcha.
So you basically get ribbons of egg.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Kind of.
Yeah, no, you've done it. You're amazing. Yeah.
Yes, I'm amazing. Thank you. Go
You
ahead.
are, you're good. Now use your hands, mix it up.
Mix it up.
Just toss it around, that's it.
Okay, good. Oh,
Yay!
good. Yeah. Ribbons,
Okay.
Yes. Okay, good.
Okay, so that little technique is just an optional extra. You don't have to do it, but I like it, and I'm very proud of you.
I like it. I'm feeling very fancified here.
So, we are going to move on now. We're going to put the bacon and sausage into the pan.
Okay. All right, bacon, there's a little egg still in there. Bacon and sausage into the pan.
Yeah. Bacon and sausage. And like I said, any leftover meat is cool.
Okay. I have some shrimp, but I don't do that yet, right?
No, don't do that. You don't want to overcook it.
Okay.
So when you kind of get into that pan, you can start to see the fat sizzling.
Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to pass back to my daughter so I can do some jobs. Right, so you, so I'm going to you've got all your veggies sliced up, haven't you, Oprah?
Yes, I have.
Have you got your ginger? Have you got your ginger sliced?
How long does this cook?
Well, you just want it. You want it to go like golden, so just lightly, you know.
Yeah. Got it.
So on a medium-high heat, I'd say.
Yeah.
But if it's too hot, then you know you can turn it down.
It's good. Doing well.
Have you got your ginger chopped up?
Yes, I do, sir.
You are good. So
Yeah.
I'm using garlic and ginger to give you a fragrant hit. And I've got some basic veg. Come and have a look at this, Pops. So I've got some baby corn. You've got a big corn. I'm just going to cut mine in half.
We have baby corn. We have regular corn. So now what do I do?
Yeah, that's fine. So that's fine. You've taken the corn off the cob, so that's cool. It's going to be delicious.
Yeah.
So if we go over to the pan here, so your pan should be like mine. It should be like getting golden and sizzling. Get in there. Go on, Pop.
Yeah.
Get right.
Yeah. I think it's doing that right there. My pan's like your pan.
Okay. So now put your prawns in and your curry paste or your jerk spice or any spice that you got hands on. Like, because we're in lockdown, not everyone has got the same thing. I've got some curry paste. You could use curry powder, jerk spice. You could use like Cajun seasoning. Any of those little pastes or kind of spice mixes would be cool. Look at that.
But did I not put the ginger in? The ginger doesn't go in?
Yep, you can put that in right now. I was just about to ask you, but you're quicker than I am.
Okay. So the prawns go in. The paste goes in. The paste goes in.
The paste goes in. The prawns go in. The chili, garlic, ginger.
Okay. Okay. And
You're doing well, my girl. How are you, Oprah? You all right?
doing very well.
I've missed you. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Okay. I'm going to go for ginger. You know, I was talking to Jose Andres the other day who was saying,
Lovely boy.
I donated money to a number of food banks around the country here, and they have something called America's Food Fund. And he was saying that a meal is more than just a meal, which I think so too. That a meal is really hope and love. It's like an offering of hope and love.
No, it's amazing. And thank you for doing that, Oprah. Generous and as always.
Well, yeah, I just think that during this time too, families coming together and being able to share a meal, cook a meal. I mean, it's very bonding.
Yeah. No, it's so important. So listen, Oprah, at the moment,
Turn the
darling,
heat
because
down.
listen, we're stir frying, so you need to keep we're going to keep the tempo up. Now, if you go in with your spring onions or onions, if you go in with your corn and your peppers.
Okay, spring onions, peppers. Okay, there we go. There's my peppers, my corn. Hey, I'll just take this and dump it in there. How about that? How about this? I'm gonna look just like you, Jamie. I'm gonna do this thing here. How about that?
Yay!
Hello. That.
So what's nice about this dish is you can prep it up, and it's nice to cook it in batches of like 2 portions at a time. If you try and put too much in, you're not really stir frying.
This is
But
very WW friendly.
you're doing great. You're doing really well.
Very well. Oh, I forgot my broccoli. Should I be putting that in there now?
Yeah, go for it. It's flexible. It's a flexible dish.
Yeah.
So once the veg has had like a little minute,
Oh.
then we're going to go in with our
So now
rice.
I've got everything in here. I'm putting everything in here except the rice, right?
Yeah, you could. Once you've got the veggies in and you're giving it a stir,
Okay.
then we'll give it a beat and then we'll go in with the rice. And obviously, what we're trying to do at home is not the easiest thing. We're trying to mimic wok frying, which is very high temperature in a big wok. So obviously at home, you need the biggest pan you've got, high heat. That's it. Is that on a high heat now, Oprah?
Yeah, it's high.
Nice.
High heat.
How is our friend Art Smith?
Art Smith is somewhere making fried chicken right now, I bet you.
I haven't seen him for a while, bless him.
He is quarantined, but making fried chicken wherever he is. Yes. Have you found it to be a good time to reconnect with your family? Because I know you're on the road a lot.
Do you know what? You're absolutely right. I think I've got 5 kids, 2 teenagers. And like when you're a parent with teenagers, you're just always begging to see them. And now they're locked in. So go on, girl. You've got it going on.
Come on.
Now, how are you with this tossing action? Because in all seriousness, it's important that you master this at some stage. Look at what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
What did you just do?
You just need to tilt the pan and give it a little toss.
I'm not there yet, buddy.
Okay, can I give you a tip?
Yeah.
Okay. Life is too short to not be able to do that. So when no one's around, get a cold pan, get some uncooked rice, and just learn to do it.
Now we're getting ready to make a mistake here.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. You'll get the action. Do it in private with some cold. Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I'm ready for that.
I reckon you've got potential.
I got potential though. So I still have my ribbons of eggs over here, right?
Yeah, that goes in at the very end. It's very delicate and doesn't just need a little reheating. So now we're going to go in with the rice.
My vegetables are not done yet, but okay.
Well, you got to remember, I mean, you can cook it a bit more, but we don't want to overcook the veg. We want to kind of like capture the texture. We want to kind of retain as much nutrients as possible. And by the way, you know, one of the best things you can do at the moment, you know, to keep your immune system high, is get as many fruits and veg and nice things in there.
This is good.
In with the rice.
In with the rice. Okay. In with the rice.
And you can use 2 spoons if you want to.
Okay.
So I just use the back of the spoon. That's it. You're doing a great job. Honestly. Really good job.
Yeah, I got to work on that toss thing.
Yeah, just do it in private with a cold pan and some uncooked rice and get your action down and you'll be fine. It will save you so much time. And it's not just about looking like a chef. It's about how you're trying to mix the flavors.
Oh, okay.
You'll get it.
I'll get it. I feel confident, Jamie, that I will get it.
You know. So now,
this is actually looking very healthy, very WW approved friendly, very good.
Yeah.
Good.
I think they'd be proud of you. So what we're going to do now, have you got any chili sauce?
I think I put it in there already.
That's cool. So if you haven't got the chili sauce, you can use a black bean sauce or you can use a hoisin sauce. These sauces are everywhere.
If I have any chili sauce in there too.
I haven't got any chili sauce, so I'm just adding a little tiny bit of hoisin.
I have some soy sauce. How's that?
Yep, it's good. Season it with soy sauce. Just about a tablespoon. We get the low salt stuff.
Yeah, I have low sodium soy sauce. So is that good?
Yeah, really good.
Okay, good. I'm going to do that.
I would suggest that you do it creatively from a height.
From a height?
Yeah, just for fun, no reason.
Woo. Okay, good. Let's try that again.
Listen to that. Yeah.
Listen to that. Sizzle. Yes, you know, when I was making the carbonara from your YouTube video the other day, you were saying once you add the egg, you don't want the sizzle. That was a very important tip. Because otherwise...
Because then you end up with scrambled eggs. So
you end up with scrambled eggs.
Yeah. I'm adding the water. I saw you add the water. You did a really good job.
Right.
But that's where the tossing action really helps. So
well,
we're pretty much
there, and I'm not gonna fool myself. I don't think I'm ready. I'm gonna practice in my own thing, but hey, how about that? Hey.
No, we're gonna get. Go on, girl.
Good. That's the most I can give you today.
Okay. Well, you know, it's the effort that counts.
Okay.
So I don't know if you've got any soft herbs work really well with this. Coriander, mint is particularly good with seafood and chili and spicy meats and stuff like that.
Isn't it time to put the egg in now?
But if you haven't got them, that's fine. Dried herbs you can add.
Okay, I got some. I have some like cilantro. I have a little basil over there. Tano, give me a little basil.
So now we're going to go in with these lovely eggs. See how delicate they are?
Turn it down. It's feeling like it's sticky.
Yeah, you can cut. To be honest, you're done. So you can remove it. Turn the heat off now.
Okay, got it.
That's cool. And
add my little ribbons of eggs.
Yep, pop them on top. They don't need much reheating.
Okay.
Now, one thing I like to do is just taste the seasoning. You might want to add a little bit more soy sauce. You want to get that seasoning right so it's got flavour.
Okay, here's our little seasoning spoons here. Let me see this.
Have a little taste up.
Mmm. That's really good.
Yeah, well, it should be. It's got the magico touch. Now, what you can do, I like to do, if you got it.
Oh, that's really good.
Have you got any citrus?
A lot of those seasonings came in there. That's really well done. Really well seasoned. Now, do I mix the little ribbons or do I leave them on top?
Have you got any citrus?
Yeah, we got lots of citrus around here.
Because a good squeeze of that is so good with the seafood.
Look, we got this much citrus. We got a lot of citrus.
Because in California, where are you? Chicago or California?
I'm not in California.
Right.
So
you've got those Maya lemons.
Squeeze lemon in here?
Yeah, yes, it'll be so good.
Whoa! You're right, that's going to add a lot.
Go on, girl.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So let's plate it up. I'm just going to hand back to my lovely daughter. Right, go on, girl. So we're going to do a little...
Whoa. Now toss. Do I toss?
Yes, spoon, toss, do what you want. I'm just going to spoon it onto a plate now.
Okay.
And then just a nice little portion.
I'm just going to do that too. Split it onto a plate now. I've made a bit of a mess, but not a lot, considering.
But, you know, it's always higher pressure when you're kind of doing lives, and it's not when you're at home on your own, you can just chill out and have a glass of wine.
Yeah, that's what I was missing here.
Hey,
not bad.
Go on, girl.
Go on, girl. Go on, girl. Hey. Go on, girl. Hey, Finny.
Flip it back for me, Pops. Yeah. Oh, you've done it. Yes.
That's it, right?
Yeah, you did it. You smashed it. Come on, girl. You did so well.
Thanks
and it's
so
not
much.
You did a really good job.
Thanks for going live with me. And all the best
Pleasure.
to you and your family. Stay safe
Yeah, you
over
too.
there, okay?
Lots of love. Look after yourself, Oprah. Enjoy your dinner.
I will do that. I'll be sharing it with the rest of the family here. Thanks so much. Thanks,
Lots of love, darling.
everybody.
Take care. Bye.
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 I did good. I did good.